If you don't know me, my name is Portia, and my goal is to help you find a remote job. And today we're going to be going over 5 companies that usually always has positions that they're hiring for. So the first company we're going to start with is called Maximus. And they are a company that hires for different contracts, mainly government contracts. So if you are looking for a government role, a way to get into that particular career field, this could be the company for you. As we scroll down here, we're at the main careers page. The only thing you need to do is choose your country, which I'm assuming for most of us would be the United States, and your work arrangement, and you want to choose remote. And hit the search button, and it's going to bring up all of the information as far that applies to the filters that you just selected. You can always filter this even further, and let's say you're looking for a healthcare position, and you hit search, and it will bring up any customized matches that meet your search requirements. Today I'm going to show you a position that most of us should qualify for. It is a fairly entry-level position, and I'm going to show you that right now. This position that they're hiring for as of now is a CDC Information CSR2 role. And with this position, they go over that you'll pretty much be taking calls for the CDC. They let you know the hours of this position, your job responsibilities, and the requirements. And this is why I choose to show you this one, because it will basically appeal to most people in the workforce. For this, the only thing you need is a high school diploma, a minimum of 6 months customer service, and the following specifications that they're asking for. I will note, for this role, you do need your own computer. You're going to need your own equipment. The majority of the jobs I show, you do not need your own equipment, but for this particular position, you will. And that does not even apply to all of the roles with Maximus. There are tons of positions that they have where they do supply the equipment, but for this one, you will need your own.
The next company we're going to talk about today is United Healthcare. United Healthcare is usually always hiring for remote positions. The only thing you need to do is go to their careers page, search jobs, and then you're going to click remote. And to help things even further, you can choose your location that you want to work out of, which would be the state where you live. Before I show you a specific role that most people watching would be able to qualify with United Healthcare, a quick word from our sponsors, which is my company, FYIRemoteJobs.com. When you go here, you will get a list of vetted, verified job leads by me and from companies that you typically hire that they're all vetted for. But really why I'm bringing you here is to point out my premium membership. If you want more than 25 plus remote job leads Monday through Friday, you need to check it out. I offer a 7-day free trial, and it's only $19.99 per month. What do you get for that? Again, 25 plus remote job leads, all vetted by me, Monday through Friday. Not the same companies over and over and over again, but different companies every single day. No job lead will be older than 3 days old, unless it was posted on a Friday. And I also have resume templates in there, and you can ask me questions in regards to resumes, in regards to applying for different positions. You have access to me when you join the membership, so make sure to check it out. Again, my free website is FYIRemoteJobs.com, and I also offer resume revisions as long as you're not applying for an executive level position. Now, the specific role I want to show you guys today is a customer service representative role in the United Healthcare Group company. They state that the primary location is Dallas, Texas, but ignore that. They hire throughout the United States, and this is a remote role. If you scroll down, you'll find a little more about the position, but basically this is your average customer service role. When you scroll a little further down, you're going to see the requirements for this role, and you will see that it is very entry level friendly. Even the preferred qualifications aren't hard for most people to meet. If you don't have medical terminology specifically, I would encourage you to brush up on it. You can learn more about medical terminology through Google, YouTube videos, or my favorite, ChatGPT. Once you have a good grasp of medical terminology, you can include that on your resume, and it's just going to open you up to a world of healthcare positions. And as of now, with all of the experience I have finding remote positions, healthcare is hiring more than any other industries, specifically for people who are trying to get their foot in the door. So I would highly suggest doing that. The pay for this particular role starts at $16 an hour, and it goes up to $28 an hour. And that's a pretty wide pay scale. Most likely is going to depend on the amount of experience you're bringing, but the biggest factor is most likely going to be where you live. So if you live in a low-cost state, you're probably going to be closer to that 16 an hour. But if you live in a high-cost state like New York, California, Chicago, well, Chicago is a city, Illinois, but if you live in one of the higher cost of living states, then your pay will probably be closer to that 28 pay rate. And the next company I have for you is Sagility. This company is typically always hiring as well. They have tons of positions that you can apply for. The one I want to go over today is the credentialing specialist position. And in this role, you'll be working from home because that's all we're talking about here. But this position pays pretty well, and this company offers weekly pay, something that everybody wants. So if you have credentialing experience, if you've worked in healthcare, this is a great position for you to apply for. But if you don't, as you saw on the last page, they are hiring for plenty of positions. So if you're in the market, come and check out Sagility's careers page. They're a good company. And again, I have to highlight that weekly pay because who doesn't want that? The next company we're talking about today is one that most of you guys will probably be familiar with. It is US Bank. Yes, US Bank hires for remote positions. All you need to do is come to their careers page. You can scroll down and choose remote. Yes, and it is going to pull up all of the positions that are currently available at US Bank in a remote capacity. Now, the one thing you want to watch out for with this company and some others is that some of these roles are not available in all states. So for instance, this position as a regulatory administrator, this is available in 50 locations, but the one right above it, the commercial sales representative, is only available in 3 locations. However, US Bank has openings frequently, so even if you come to their careers page and don't see anything in particular that you're interested in applying for, you can add this to your list of companies to check. That is how you can build your work from home search and on your own database and make sure that you have companies that you can go to when even the job boards are dry. I have a database of over 100 plus companies, which you also get when you join my membership. But that's what you want to do. Make a list of companies that are legit, that hire frequently, and you can add US Bank to that list. And the last company we're going to talk about today is Beyond Finance, and it's in the name. They are a financial company and they focus on consumers. This company frequently has remote job postings. As you can see, they have several available just today. The one I'm going to show you today is the client retention specialist because it is a position that most people would be able to qualify for. At the top of the screen, you'll see that this is a remote position and there's no state restrictions, and they explain a little bit about the company's mission and what it is that they do. If you scroll a little further down, they'll let you know more about the role, that you'll be educating clients, that you'll be navigating CRM systems, analyzing financial situations, and things along that nature. What they are looking for is listed right here, and this is a pretty entry-level friendly position, and right underneath that they'll let you know the pay range. Very transparent. Those are the only companies I'm going to bring to you. It's companies that will let you know what the pay rate is, so you don't waste your time applying for a position to find out you didn't even want it in the first place. And that pay rate is between $19 and $20 an hour for this position. But again, what I really want you guys to understand is even if I post a position that you may not be interested in, let's just say this pay is too low for you, you are free to check the company's careers page for something that may be more up your alley. So again, make sure to check out Beyond Finance. Again, they have roles that appear on their website very frequently. Since you've watched to the end of the video, I am bringing you a bonus remote job lead. And the best thing about this position is that it sounds as if it is no phones, and they are hiring throughout the United States. The company is US Acute Care Solutions, and they are a healthcare company. This role is an electronic record specialist. And this position was just posted, and you only have a couple of days to apply for this one. So I hope that you're seeing this video in enough time to apply. If not, again, as always, check the company careers page so that you can see what other positions are available. As you scroll further down, you'll see that the job description is pretty short and to the point. You're pretty much collecting data and gathering information to help the billing department. And the requirements for this role are very entry-level friendly. And right down here, you see the hourly pay starts at $14 and goes up to $26 an hour. And they're letting you know that that pay rate is going to reflect your knowledge, skills, and your geographic location as well.
And that is all I have for you guys today. Make sure to like and subscribe to this page for more job leads and tons of other work-related information. Happy hunting!